Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, but you'll probably only be seeing this on Thursday. So anyway, it's morning time and well, it's kind of morning time. It's 11 o'clock in the morning. My kid is down for a nap. One kid's at school and I'm about to eat myself some lunch because it's 11 o'clock in the afternoon or noon. I made myself this omelet type deal. It's 3 eggs. Why is my camera not focusing? I don't understand. My kid dropped it. I hope it didn't break. But it's omelet with I use 3 eggs and sharp cheddar cheese, and there's ham in it. So I'll give you the exact macros on it when I get done, and it's probably going to be a little bit more calories than I'm actually wanting to eat in my day, but it's food and I'm starving, so I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to go shower, get dressed, going to the store. I gotta pick up some stuff, pick up the kid, and I think today I'm probably gonna show you, I'm gonna use the ketone strips. I mean, I know, okay, hold on. Before you start typing and getting mad at me, I understand there's a controversy over them. I understand that they don't work or they do work. I understand there's a whole thing. I get it. However, I want to try it and see. I've tried them once. My husband bought them once, and so we tried them. And his was that he was in ketosis. We tried them when we were going back into keto after a long cheat weekend. And so we knew, or I at least knew, that from what I'd heard, you know, the buzz about these specific things is that they would only really work if you're getting back into keto, and once you've been in keto for so long, they don't work anymore. I'm gonna show you them because they're up here in my cabinet. These are the ones that we picked up. He grabbed them at GNC, and when he bought them I was like, oh no, I've heard that these are crap and they don't work. Not this brand, but just in general, the test strips. It came with, I think, 100 or something. Yeah, it did. It came with 100. And it was like $10. So I was like, well, whatever. It's, you know, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I understand that there's that whole thing. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to try it and see. I've been, I think, in keto for a week. I think. I'm not testing my blood or doing anything else to know whether I am or not, so I'm going to try it and see. When I tested last time, I was in the light to moderate range because I was just now getting back into keto, so we'll see what happens. I did test them once. Ooh, it's so dark. I did test them one time. I used it when I had been drinking a ton of water in my day, and it came out just clear. There was no result at all, so I know that that can affect it too. But we'll try that today. So I didn't wind up going to the store, and I didn't wind up getting a shower. Why? Because Cranky McCrankerson will not go to sleep. She took a nap for like 20 minutes and now won't go to sleep. What is it? Look at her hair. She's so mad. Oh, send help. See the package over there? Say thank you. Say thank you. You're welcome. Can I have your toothbrush? Thanks. Go eat your popsicle. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay, so that is over, and I fixed the situation with popsicle and the kiddo, and now I'm going to show you what my macros are. So I went ahead and ate that lunch that I showed you guys, and when I had it, it was meh. I kind of don't feel so good now. I don't know why, but I just kind of feel icky today. So anyways, I use my, what's going on, it won't show you because it's like, hey, that's too bright. There it is. I use my Fitness Pal, and if you look at, I don't know if people know this or not, but a lot of people use it and they don't even realize. If you go down here to the bottom and you hit nutrition, then it comes up with these little like different graphs, and one of them, which is this one, this one is your macros. So it'll tell you what your macros are. So this is my macros for the day, but that's my macros for the day. Currently right now I've had breakfast, which was my coffee. I had a snack, which was dill pickle cashews that I didn't show you, but I will. And then I had my lunch, which you did see. All of those things equal out to my macros being 14 grams of carbs, 63 grams of fat, and 38 grams of protein. So I'm already doing pretty good in my, like, you know, where I need to be at. I'm really close. I'm off by like 2.2% when it comes to my actual graph there and what I'm supposed to be at. If you read this down here, it has your goal and then what you're actually hitting. I don't know if this is in focus or not, but it has your goal and what you're actually hitting, and then it has it in the graph form. But my goal is 5% carbs, 75% fat, and 20% protein. So far I'm at 7% carbs, 75 or 73% fat, and 20% protein. So I'm doing really well. I've had 520 calories so far today, but my meal that was lunch, which was 3 eggs, Kraft shredded cheddar, 1/4 of a cup, and mesquite smoked ham, was 380 calories. The eggs are 3 grams of carbs, at least it says it is. Stop it, Ivy, no, quit messing with my, quit. Quit. So it's, when it comes to my lunch that I actually had today, it says that involved in that meal that I had 5 carbs in that meal, which I'm shocked by, because for some reason I thought eggs were 0 carbs. Am I wrong? Are eggs not 0 carbs? I one time heard somebody say that if you boiled them they had carbs, but if you didn't boil them and you like just fried them or whatever else, then they weren't. I don't know how that would make any sense. Somebody help me put it down there, because you guys know more than I do, I promise. But yeah, so that's basically where I'm at right now in my macros, and we'll check back later. I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna go do the test strip thing that I promised. Okay, here we are in my bathroom. These are the Ketone Test Strips that I have. Again, I know that there are some controversies on whether or not these actually work, but we're just going to try it for fun. We're just going for fun. We're not necessarily doing this for science purposes or anything. We're just seeing what it says. And you guys, you know, there might be people out there that have been curious about these things and whether or not they work or not. So we're gonna talk about it a little bit. So basically what you're supposed to do is you take one of the little strips out. Let me get one out. So here's one of the little strips. Oop, it's not in focus. So here's one of the little strips. This is the little, I wish you could see, the little thingy that you have to urinate on, I guess, pee on, whatever you want to call it. This is the case that they came in, and here's the sections that are supposed to tell you if you're in keto or not. We're going to try it and see what happens. And the box says that you need to open it and then close it super fast. Like, you don't want to leave those exposed to light so long, or too long, because apparently they'll go bad or turn or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to go use this, and then we're going to come back and see what it says. It says to hold it under your urine strip, or just pass it under your urine strip, so it doesn't say do it for like 5 seconds or anything crazy like that, like traditional tests that some of us ladies may have had to have taken, if you know what I'm talking about. Oh my goodness, did that just delete everything I just said? Okay. Alright, so we're back now and we're finished. We've waited the 30 seconds that they recommend. There's popsicle mess on my counter. Please try not to notice that. If you look at this test, this is why they say they don't work. Because I'm falling somewhere over here. I mean, it may be even lighter than that negative color. See if you can get real close. I don't know if I can or not with this lens. I mean, really, I'm not even on the spectrum at this point. I feel like this is lighter than that color. And that means that I'm not in keto. At least that's what this test strip says. However, I know that I am. I'm losing weight. I've been doing this now for probably 2 solid weeks without any cheats and staying in my macros, so I'm positive I'm in ketosis. However, according to this, it's not. They say the reason that this isn't working is because, and I also know this, I need to mention that I took one of these tests, about, I don't know, a week ago when I was trying to get back into keto, and I'd only been in it maybe 3 or 4 days, and I actually tested to be about there somewhere, right in this area. There we go, in between those colors. Now when that happened, I knew for a fact that it was probably correct, but they say that if you have been in ketosis for long enough, these do not work. These, your body starts to actually use the ketones to burn the fat, which is the entire point of ketosis and keto diet. So when your body starts to use those ketones, you don't pee them out like you normally would in the beginning stages of keto, which is why this test says that I am not in ketosis, because I'm using those ketones. Of course, I'm not going to just dispose of them through urine. So that's what that is. Now you know. These do not work unless you are brand new to keto and you're starting out and you're day 4 in and you want to see if you're hitting that mark or not. Then they will work. If you've had a cheat day or 2 and you need to see if you're getting back into keto, they probably will work, but they will not work if you are into keto. And they also, or if you're far into it. Can you please stop? Can you please stop messing with the potty? Chaos. There's chaos. Okay. Do any of my girls feel me on this? Do you feel like you take a shower and you're so happy that you're clean and you feel so much better, but then you remember you have to do something about all your hair? I don't want to do it. I just don't want to do it. This kid's so tired. She took a shower with me and now she's exhausted. That's not going in focus. Anyway, I just was wondering if you guys felt the same way that I do, because I swear my hair was longer than this a couple days ago too. This is as long as it is right now, and just a few days ago I cut it and I took off like 6 inches because it used to be to here, well, that like here, and I like put a bunch of layers in it so there's shorter pieces now, and I don't know. Anyway, getting ready. Okay, so I fudged up. Oh, my gas is done. I fudged up. Whoops. They didn't have any sort of energy drinks that were 0 carb. They had a Monster, the 0 calorie version of Monster. I am not in focus. Why does this keep happening? My camera got dropped today. I really hope it didn't break the lens. Anyway, but I screwed up. It's currently 84 degrees. And it's hot, so please excuse me for my dumb habits and wanting caffeine and grabbing a Pepsi like an idiot. But we're on the way to get the kid. Okay, so in case you haven't noticed it yet, or I haven't shown you yet, I think I just showed. I screwed up and I got a Diet Pepsi. I hate buying water at the gas station. It feels like such a ripoff, and I forgot my drink and I was super thirsty. So I grabbed a Diet Pepsi. I looked for like one of these bangs that people keep talking about, and they didn't have any there, so I guess my gas station wasn't dodgy enough, but they didn't have any. I'm gonna look and see if I can find one here soon though, because I really want to try them. And yeah, so we're gonna try those when we get a chance. Like, seriously, what was that noise? Anyway, so I looked for, like, I looked at the Monsters that I used to get, which are the clear, or the silver can, and it's like the 0 calorie, 0 everything version of Monster, and they still had 2 grams of carbs, and I just didn't feel like wasting 2 grams of carbs on that because I only get 20. And that just doesn't seem like a good place to be spending your carbs, so I didn't bother. But I got a Diet Pepsi. It's obviously 0 everything, but it's bad for you. I know. So, but yeah. Whoops. So anyways, I really thought this would be a good time, but it's not, because you can't see me. too bright out here. But I thought this would be a really good time to explain why the keto strips, the ketone strips, the keto strips, the PP strips, whatever you want to call them, this will be a good time to explain why they don't work, or at least my idea of why they don't work, because I am, of course, learning along with most people. Some people may comment on here who know more than I do and know exactly why they don't work, but this is what I've been told. I was told that if you are beginning keto and you're not quite into ketosis yet, or you are getting into ketosis, they will work for you, because your body, you're going to produce more ketones than your body's used to making, so it has to get rid of them before it doesn't know how to use them yet. Well, once you're actually in ketosis and you've been in ketosis for a while, your body knows how to use the ketones, and then they won't show up. It'll test negative for ketosis, just like you just saw in my video and of me trying these strips and seeing what they do. And so yeah, they didn't work for me this time. Last time I used them, which was about 2 or 3 weeks ago, somewhere in there, I really don't remember, maybe 2 weeks ago, it was the day after a cheat day, or it was a couple days after a cheat day. It was a couple days after a cheat day. And my husband brought them home, and I was like, screw it, I'll try them. So I did, and they were $10 for a pack of 100. I figured it couldn't hurt, and so I tried them, and it did actually say that I was in ketosis. I registered somewhere between the moderate to like right at where you want to be, and so I registered. It was fine, it was good, it worked. And this time obviously it registered no, that I was not in ketosis, or I did not have any ketones in my urine, which obviously I don't, because my body's using them. Does that make sense? I don't know if it makes sense or not, but I'm trying my best to understand or explain this to you guys. I'm really trying. So basically, if your body knows how to use them, you're not going to pee them out. And if your body is just now trying to figure out how to use them, you will pee them out. So that's basically how it works. And okay, sure, they're a waste of money to some people, and some people like them. I know that like a lot of us do not have the money to afford the blood testing kit and the kits for breath testing and things like that. So we spend $10 on 100 strips and say, hey, whatever, we'll try it. You know, I mean, me being in lazy keto mode really kept me from caring whether or not what the strip said. But the more I get into this, the more I'm really wanting to know. And yeah, maybe one day I'll be able to afford a breath testing kit or a blood testing kit. But right now, that's just not in the cards. I don't know. They kind of work. Alright, so I'm gonna go and get the kid from school and go home, do laundry, and make dinner, and we'll catch up with you then. There's a random dog in my yard and it won't come to me. And I'm like just standing here trying to get it to come to me. Look. See him? He's way over there. Okay, so that's it. I'm closing the vlog. We're ending it here today. I'm gonna go inside and finish dinner. I'm gonna show you what I'm making, but we're having pizza chicken. Pizza chicken. It's gonna be chicken with garlic and oregano and all kind of junk on it that makes it taste Italian and delicious. And I'm not Italian, so don't judge me. But then we just put mozzarella on it and some pepperoni on it, and it's so good. The kids like it a lot. So we're going to do that tonight, and hopefully I will see you tomorrow. I need to get this daily thing going and make this a daily situation. But we will see you tomorrow or next week, one or the other. I'm going to go show you our dinner. Okay, so there's dinner. This is what we're having tonight. We're having chicken breasts that I'm going to cook up and put some cheese on top of. And it's gonna be delicious. Night, guys. Ivy, you wanna say bye? Bye. Look. You say bye to the vlog? Bye. Say bye, vlog. Say bye. Bye.